The fear economy. Why America needs enemies alive, not dead. They told you Iran is evil. They told you North Korea is a mad dog. Russia must be stopped. But what if the truth is worse? What if these enemies are not threats, they are products? What if Iran must survive not to win but to bleed? What if every war is a subscription mode? Welcome to the real American strategy where fear is equaling profit and conflict is actually currency. This is Global Affairs Tonight, and I am Mr. Bravo. Global enemies as strategic assets. These data you fear, the United States keep them breathing because each one justifies a sale, a base, a contract. Let's name them. Word breakdown, American useful threats. Actors. Why they have kept alive Ayatollah Khamenei to threaten Saudi Arabia, UAE, Qatar keeps Persian Gulf unstable for arms sales. Putin keeps NATO nervous, keep Europe buying US LNG and weapons. Kim Jong-un forces Japan and South Korea to buy F-35s, THAADs and host US bases. China useful to ignite Taiwan, Vietnam, India tensions. Controls Indo-Pacific fear. Pakistan, central to India-Iran car triangle, keeps Indian forces diverted. Afghanistan needed to stress Pakistan, Iran and car borders. No peace, no exit. Ukraine proxies to weaken Russia and expand NATO. The bunny printers, Turkey balances Russia in Black Sea. Needles Greece, Syria, Armenia, and Bangladesh are level to pressure India and disrupt China's Bay of Bengal plans. Follow the money, how fierce the fuel, the dollar. Every drone launch is a check cashed. Every speech of a war spikes defense stocks. This is not security model, it's a subscription economy. Data bombs, cost to print a $100 bill, 17 cents. 110 billion in arms to Saudi Arabia, 23 billions to UAE, 12 billions to Qatar. Nearly 1 trillion in the last 20 years in the Middle East alone. What happens next? These petrodollars comes full circle back to US as treasury bonds, back into Wall Street, back into elections and tech IPOs. And guess what fuels all this? One winner, one managed crisis, Iran. Iran, too useful to kill. Every time Israel gets too closer to destroying Iran, the lash tightens. Why? Because Iran is not the enemy. Iran is the fuel. Iran's role in fear economy, Hezbollah, useful. Houthis, useful. Hamas rocket, useful. Shia militants in Iraq, useful. Nuclear threat, perfect. Reality check. The US does not want Tehran to win, but it will never let it fall. Because if Iran collapses, everything does. Ali Khamenei is not a threat. He is insurance policy. The illusion of Israel control. Israel thinks it's in charge, but Tel Aviv is just another gear in the US fear machine. Proof points. Trump cutting short G7 for Iran, not Israel. Biden pauses weapon not to protect Gaza, but to balance fear. US sent aids to both Israel and Lebanon quietly. Israel is the carrot, Iran is the stick. A few dead soldiers, a few Jews, that's just overhead cost. Why this system cannot be stopped? If Iran falls, Saudi Arab stop buying. If peace wins, Wall Street cries. If Iran defeats Hezbollah, the theater ends, and when the theater ends, the dollar dies. Data overlays. 65% of global reserves still in USD, 80% of Mid East arms comes from US, China and Iran ditching the petrodollar but not collapsing. Why? The answer is because America needs its enemy alive, bleeding, screaming, nuclear, but restrained. That's the strategy, not foreign policy. It's product marketing. They do not need to win. They just need to survive long enough to justify another budget. Iran, North Korea, Afghanistan, they are not wars, they are gadgets. And you are not the end user of fear. Ask yourself how many soldiers died for someone else IBOs. How many nations are bleeding for Americans' quarterly growth? This is Mr. Bravo tearing the mask off the global theater. Like, share, subscribe. Until next time, stay awake, stay engaged, stay tuned because the truth is trillion in an empire of lies. Good night.